Neither of my parents actually attended college, and for me, well, it was like I wanted to get there, I didn't know how. So it all kind of started along the lines of just like sports getting me there. So the neighborhood I went to was extremely corrupt. Unfortunately, like the education you get there didn't hold much value. So when I went there, my middle school was just like fighting every day. There was gang affiliations. People, they'd get out of jail the next day. They'll have an ankle bracelet on coming to school. Just going through a process like that, basketball was always like a piece of positivity for me. So I remember just that in general just kind of like motivated me. Okay, I want better for my future. I don't want to follow the footsteps of the graduating classes before me and just fall into a corrupt society because I went to a corrupt school. So for originally my cousin, I have a cousin about like 2 or 3 years older than me. He always used to, I used to run around him. We went to the same school and he was like come play basketball with us. I'm like, oh, no, I don't really want to. So then one thing next to another, he pushed me out there on the court. And I mean, this is just like the most fun I'm having in a lifetime. I'm out there in the tank top. I'm out there playing against the guys. And then eventually before I know it, it's just like I got better at it. And they always just challenging me, oh, come play basketball with us, come play basketball with us. I'm like, you sure? You know you're going to lose. I was like super competitive. I'd be out there playing with them. And that's actually how I first got seen. A coach had seen me playing with these cats. And he was like, I always see you like shooting hoops and you're like really good. And I was like, I appreciate that. He was like, are you looking forward to playing in high school? I was like, well, I don't know anything too much about it, especially like in the neighborhood I grew up in. It was very corrupt and there wasn't many, I should say, role models to look up to who I thought, okay, this is possible because I've never seen anyone do it. So he told me, he said, well, I'm going to introduce you into a few high school coaches and you tell me which ones you like and then from there on. The first high school coach I met was Coach Ellis, actually, which is my high school coach for all 4 years in Linwood High. And when I met Coach Ellis, it just seemed like everything just started to click. It was like a feeling. I can't really explain that. But when I met Coach Ellis, I just felt just like this positive spirit come awake. And he always told me, like, you're gonna be great, just like continue to grind. Going into 9th year, I remember I just had a phenomenal summer. I played with this club team called Calstorm. When I played with them, I mean, literally, it felt like the sky was the limit. I was like, I didn't know like this was a thing for female basketball. And I remember seeing the gyms just slam packed with coaches. So I went in there and I mean, I just played. I wasn't really too caught up into trying to impress this coach or impress that coach, but more so helping my team win. And at the end of the day, I felt that scholarships would come with that. So I mean, after I did that, I was a top 3 prospect in my class. I had a phenomenal game, a phenomenal EYBL summer. And from then, I just told my mom, like, I'm not accomplished yet, but like, this is a huge stepping stone for me in my future in basketball. The opportunity to play basketball in college, just that scholarship to me overall, I just felt like it gave me a piece of positivity, like to look into my future. I was actually now looking forward to high school. I was now looking forward to my future because I felt like it was something there for me. And my mom, I just remember her motivating me like, yeah, this is your path. And what's funny is actually my mom at first, when I first started playing basketball, she wasn't a fan of girls and basketballs and girls in sports. It's funny. But then when I did it, I just remember like from there, it was like such an eye-opener because like I said, thank you God, it was a God-given talent that I was fortunate enough to be how naturally talented I was. And then I remember once all them scholarships came in, I literally to this day like have a trash bag like this wide, this high, just full of like letters from pretty much any college you could think of, you know? So that was just like a moment my family was definitely grateful for. It's nothing I ever wanted to run away from. I feel like that's part of the reason why I actually went to college so close to home, because I wanted to show those people. I wanted to be one of the people they could say, well, if she could do it, I could do it. And there's no reason they couldn't do it. So my future here, I mean, still to this day, I go back to my middle school, to the classes, and I give tickets to our games to like the students, the staff, whoever wants to come out and actually support. Because those people I remember from those neighborhoods that I grew up with actually still support me to this day. Whether it's something on social media from reposting me to just randomly hitting me up out the blue. Oh, congrats, Ray! I'm so proud of you with how far you came and how much you accomplished. And I just told them, it's not finished here. It's just the start of something.